Does that work better? Can you hear me now? Okay, there we go. Um, well, that deflated my my energy here. I was making a big whole thing like, oh, I finally came back after so long, and I've been really excited to stream again. But to recenter myself here, yeah, it's been a while. Um, there's always some sort of distraction or something that gets in the way that prevents me from actually doing what I want to do. And that could still happen today. I really hope it doesn't. But assuming everything goes well, I would like to spend a couple of hours here streaming a pretty famous game, a game you might know about, um, a game that's getting a sequel tomorrow, if I'm correct. It's called oh, what is it called? I think it's called Hollow Knight. Ah, look at that. Remy's also playing this game. Well, that's cool because this game is awesome. This is one of the coolest games ever made. People who love Metroidvanias love this. People who are not familiar with that love this. Everyone's really interested in this game, and I've played it, and I really loved it too. But it is really hard, so I didn't get to finish it. Last year I think when I played it, and I'm hoping to come back and start over and try to get back into it. Um, and I definitely will not beat it in time for Silksong, the sequel for this game. There's no way I'm going to beat that in time. Even if I had all sorts of time, there's not that many hours left before Silksong's drop. But still, can at least enjoy it. Um, I did an update before I started streaming, so it's a little annoying that you were like, "Oh, can we update again?" Okay. In a moment, I will be able to stream. Okay, there we go. Um, Hopefully the game audio is going to come through because I don't hear anything yet. Hmm. I don't think the audio's coming through. Let me just try to figure out what's going on. Hold on. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so you do hear it? And you hear me too? Okay, so you do hear it? And you hear me too? Just now, yes. Okay. Just want to make sure, before I proceed, that the game audio and my audio are all functioning correctly. It's interesting I had to go into add extra settings. You think it would be just kind of like natural, but you had to like check a few things and go into a different audio thing. Alright, cool. And I'm assuming that the audio balance is pretty good. There's no like it's too loud, it's over me too much, or I'm over it too much. Alright. Um so this is my original file. I played it for 41 hours. Um Game could be a little quieter maybe, but not bad. Okay, let me try to decrease that a bit. Hopefully that's not hopefully that works better. I'm gonna do a new file to try to refresh myself, because it's been so long. In wilds beyond, they speak your name with reverence and regret, for none could tame our savage souls, yet you the challenge met. Under palest watch you taught, we changed, base instincts were redeemed, a world you gave to bug and beast as they had never dreamed. From Elegy of Howlnest by Monomon the Teacher. Hmm. Gosh. Sound effects I remember so vividly. Man, so good to be back. A game by Team Cherry. Yeah. Team Cherry, you guys are phenomenal. I hope you keep making more games after this, because you guys do such great work. Oop. There's nothing down here, right? Oh, there's... Okay. But yeah, originally, a friend of mine let me borrow this game. A friend named Remy. And Remy is probably the biggest Hollow Knight fan I know. He's super into this. So he let me play for a little while. Eventually I got the game for myself on the Switch. But I haven't opened it until now because I was borrowing his. So now I finally get to play my own version of it. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you amongst us. Focus your soul, and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. Collect soul by striking enemies. Once enough soul is collected, hold A to focus soul and heal. I love how really confusing that must be for the knight. He's just like, what? Alright, so. There's 2 ways to go. Let's go this way. Ow. So, if this wasn't clear, this is not going to be a no damage run. It could be a 100% run, but that's going to take a long time. Okay, now I remember. I'm slowly starting to remember how to play this game. Slowly starting to remember how to play this game. But yeah, as I was saying, I got the game on Switch. I actually have the physical version of it, so it came with a manual, came with a map. So it's pretty cool. Not going to use the map for a while. But at some point, I feel like when I'm going into the 100% side of things, I'm probably going to pull out the map and be like, where am I going? Although I think the game does give you a map anyway, if I remember right, so it's not like the map is really that useful, but, you know, it's fun to have it. But the manual, that's where I'm really excited, because, I mean, how many games have manuals anymore? I'm going to be in a boss battle, but I'll be here. Okay. Good luck with your boss battle. There's lots of them, and, it'll be a while before I get to one, I think. Ow. There's nothing down there, is there? Oh, there is. But I don't think I can get farther. Not unless I'm really gonna try to do that. Which I am not good at all. This is... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that is part of why I wasn't able to go farther, was just trying to time the slashes to the ground. to bounce on spikes and stuff like that. It's not like it's that hard, but it does make me feel tense. So I'm like, oh man, I really don't want to screw that up. And then you do screw it up, and you go, oh man, now I gotta go back. Although this game is really amazing with checkpoints. I don't think I can get back there, right? No. Well, okay. So, please forgive me for making a zillion mistakes. It's not my first time, but it is the first time in a long time. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the Eternal Kingdom, Hallownest. The last and only civilization. I wonder, what would that possibly mean? I guess that means that there is no way for me to get over there now. That's gonna drive me crazy. Also, I'm sure a zillion people have observed the lore of all this stuff, but isn't it interesting that this is sealed away? The lasting only civilization of bugs? Oh, they do let me go back. I don't want to go in after all. No, we're going through. I should also note that despite how popular this game is, and how many people have played it and talked about it, I really don't know what actually is the ending of this game. I don't know how it ends. Which is really impressive. Most fan bases can't... They can't control themselves. They'll spoil everything. But I really don't know anything about how this game goes. So this is actually, this is actually going to be exciting for me, because I don't know where things are going from here. I don't know how it's going to all turn out. Dirtmouth, the fading town. Oh, oh there, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's falling quiet. You see, the Elderbug. The other residents, they've all disappeared. Headed down that well, one by one, into the caverns below. Used to be, there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you too seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad, and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. Dang. Poor Elderbug. Many used to come, hoping the kingdom would fulfill their desires. Hallownest, it was once called. Supposedly, the greatest kingdom there ever was, full of treasures and secrets. Now it's nothing more than a poisonous tomb full of monsters and madness. Everything fades eventually, I suppose. Dang. Feeling tired? That bench may be iron, but I assure you it's quite comfortable. There's no better place to collect your thoughts before heading below. Plus, I enjoy the company. Not that you seem the talkative sort. Well, let's keep Elderbug company here for a moment. But man, Even just starting, the game's atmosphere already kicks you into such high gear. Well, alright, maybe not so much for the knight. He's trying to take a nap right now. Hello, Humane Entertainment. And yes, you could say that I am prepping for Silk Song. Although, it would take me a very long time. Silk Song is gonna release tomorrow. And, I'm at the beginning of the game again. I actually checked my old save file, and I was 41 hours in. But, better get going. Well, better get going. I checked my old save file, and I was 41 hours in, but because I don't really remember too much of how to play the game, I figured, alright, let me just start over. There's no way I would be able to beat the game in time for Silk Song anyway, so may as well just, just start from scratch and enjoy the original game and play Silk Song in a few months. Yeah. For all your mapping supplies, we will be opening soon. Iselda and Cornifer. Yeah, I originally borrowed this game from a friend of mine, Remy. He had the Switch version, and I borrowed it. After I gave it back, I bought my own version, but I only just opened it now, you know, in time for this. And the Switch version is pretty cool. It comes with a manual, and it comes with a map, and, you know, you get the box, and the box has the reversible art, so if you want to switch things around, you can. A stone door with a simple lock. You know, how often do you get games nowadays that actually have manuals? So, it's pretty cool. If you ever feel like getting the physical version, the Switch is a pretty good choice. At least because it has the manual. I don't know if the other versions would, but I know this one did. Forgotten Crossroads. Alright, so here's the ultimate irony. I forget which way to go. um... Now, if I know my Metroidvanias, you're actually supposed to go left. I think you progress forward whether you move left or right, if I remember correctly. It could be, yeah. Yeah, it's funny that Silk Song had its release date finally announced, because I was planning on playing this eventually as one of my, let's say, opening era streaming games. So I was going to get to this eventually, I prioritized it now, because it's like, well, everyone's going to be talking about Hollow Knight. I may as well do it. Oh yeah, this guy. Yeah. You know, I was expecting like another 5 more years of memeing. Like, what did we get? Like 9 years out of memeing on The Last Guardian. I think AM2R was like 11 years. What are the Hollow Knight fans going to beg for at Nintendo Directs now? Yeah, I mean, they could join the Mother 3 fans and be like, hey, come on, Reggie, give us Mother 3. Or Reggie fires another fireball at us. Oh. One of my weaknesses of this game, and what bit me back in the butt way back when I did borrow the copy from Remy, is I'm not really good at the bouncing with the sword. And I got stuck on a part, and I took a break because of that. So that's gonna bite me in the butt later. But that's later. The Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Hollowness descend through verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at this kingdom's heart. There all wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. Oh. Okay, so you can't get this guy yet, if I remember correctly. Okay. Which is probably for the best. Honestly, the bouncing in Hollow Knight really helped me in getting... I could see that. Yeah, that's another game that's like, oh boy. The amount of skill you need for something like that. Granted, in that game, the bounce attack is just a single button instead of down and attack. Yeah, that probably would help a little bit. But even still, it's also timing, you know. Trying to get the timing down, even with it being just one button. That's difficult. At least for some people. Like me. Nope, not doing that. Ow! Ow. Oh no. What's the don't die button? Okay. So I'll try to practice... I'll try to practice the sword bouncing, but as you can see, I already struggle with the platforming. Oh, that's just them. Whoop. I do wonder how long it took them to make these games, because like, this is a simple little thing, but the platforms move, they emit dust, and they always have that sound effect. It's just, such a little thing, but I love that. And I wonder, how long did it take you guys to do something like this? Because this feels like it'd be really annoying. Ow. Ow. Oh, whoops. I probably should have paid more attention to my health. I think you only need to make each platform once, and then you just prefab it. Does that mean copy and paste? Oh, wait a minute. Does he say anything now that I died? No, okay. Every platform just functions the same with the dust and all that. Ah. Pretty much, you make a single source object that is the platform, and it has the function of the dust, and then you copy and paste that over everything. Okay. I don't know, it's just interesting to me. If you need to change the platforms, you just change the source object. That makes sense. Ow. 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 I don't know if this is explained in the lore. I forget. But whenever you die, you leave behind your shadow that has the, Does it have experience that leaves behind? I forget exactly. But as long as you find it and beat it, you can get it back. Yeah, it's such a great visual feedback on the impact and all that. Absolutely. Again, I love it. It's such a small thing, but it appeals to me so much. Um, it's the geo you leave behind. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. Hang on, buddy. I'll figure out how to get up there. Someday I'll figure out how to get up there. Okay. Aw, I'll be back someday, little buddy. In terms of bouncing, at least Silksong has Hornet doing the diagonal attack thing, which seems... Alright, cool, I did it. Which seems similar to the homing attack function, might help that way. From that incredibly obscure game that we somehow have all heard of. Sonic Adventure? Slash a bazillion other things. Oh my gosh. I'm being too reckless. I'm not paying enough attention. Ow. Yeah, I think you're right, because Geo is back to, I was gonna say square one, but I picked up 2 Geo, so it's back to square 2. Ow. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. He gets his own theme. Do Shadow Knight. The Shade. Ah, okay. Yeah, I was trying to think before, like, what's the lore behind him? If they've told us yet, or if they tell us at all. Remember the plushie was named that or something. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that they had plushies. And plushies of the Shade? That's actually kind of... That's amazing. Nice. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having plushies of some of these characters. I don't know about you. Little bug thing. Ow. Okay, hold on. Don't be so reckless. Okay. Yeah, you know what I would really like, though, as far as merchandising? Um, an amiibo of the night. Yes, Remy59 is the same Remy. Um, I don't know if his message shows up in the Twitch chat, but he's playing Hollow Knight right now, so he might check in every so often, but I think he's trying to do the boss rush. I think I remember him telling me that the other day. Yeah. Ah. Well, there you go. Enter. Temple of the Black Egg. Hello there. Hello there. How delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you've a strong look about you. I'm Quirrell. I have something of an obsession with uncharted places. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most intriguing of them is standing right before us. A great stone egg lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And this egg, is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery, and who knows what other marvels lie deep and deeper below. Uh, okay. Good on you for introducing to the... Yes. Remy is pretty much my, Hollow Knight expert, although you might be able to give him a run for your money, too. Humane Entertainment. You both are pretty knowledgeable about this game. Oh great, now I have to imagine Quirrell with Ewan McGregor's voice. I don't know, that's what I pictured when I hear it. That. For so long I've felt drawn here. So many tales of wonder and horrors. No longer could I resist. I just had to see it for myself. At what a time I chose to arrive. This dead world has sprung to life. The creatures are riled up and the earth rumbles. The air is thick. I wonder what could have brought it about. Nah, I'm not that knowledgeable. I beat it once, but my knowledge kind of faded a bit. Ah, okay, okay. Um, also, you know, to help the Obi-Wan comparison, he does have a sword. Um, he's kind of tall, at least compared to the knight. I don't know if Obi-Wan ever had, like, a big hat. For some reason, I feel like he might have, but maybe I'm just imagining it. To persevere in this ruin, that old nail alone just won't be enough. But that's no problem. One only has to look around. Plenty have come before us, and most have met their grisly end. Many more equipped than you and I. I'm sure they wouldn't mind it were a fellow explorer to relieve them of their tools. It's a kindness, really. The dead shouldn't be burdened with such things. Don't remember with a hat, but if you were to wear a hat, I can imagine it being like a mask on his head like that. Yeah. He does wear a Clone Trooper helmet in the Clone Wars micro series, but that's he takes it off. He doesn't wear it like a hat, so that's the best thing I can think of. Did you pass that town above it? What a gloomy little place, and such majesty hidden right beneath. I suppose that's why they've all headed down here. Who could resist such possibilities? So I guess that implies there's another way to Holonest. Truly a marvel. Like I said, I haven't played through all this game, so I don't actually know how it ends. So maybe there is another method of getting in and out of this town. This kingdom. But that's interesting, because I wasn't sure if there was, because when you start the game and you go through, there's a big sealed door, and you break the seal on the door. Yes, thank you. I definitely want to... I've somehow gone all this time without being spoiled. So, let's try to keep that going. Man. Oh, hey, we're back here. Do you at least remember what environment you were in on your last playthrough? Well, I can actually pull up my, this doesn't have a map, right? No, not yet. But I have this map. Let me see what it was called. I wish I could show you the map. I'll have to send pictures to you specifically, Humane Entertainment. But I have a map of Halonist right here. And if I remember correctly, I was in the Queen's Gardens. I think that's the area. There's like big things there, and you're supposed to do the bouncing on them. I think that's where I was. Whoops. The map you get in the physical edition is just outright shows everything. As far as I can tell, yeah. I mean, from what I'm seeing on this map, it shows pretty much everything. There's King's Pass, Dirtmouth, the Crystal Peak, Resting Grounds, Kingdom's Edge, the whole City of Tears, Ancient Basin, the Hive. There's all sorts of stuff. So, if there's a secret area that I don't know about, then it might not be on the map, but I'm pretty sure everything is there. Yeah. Oh. Yep, the knight's got amazing feet. He can handle any fall. There he is. Ah, hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins? Don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Purchase a map of the area. What if I say no? Not interested then? Yes, quite understandable. Exploring without a map, finding your own way through unknown caverns, all very nourishing for the soul. Perhaps we'll meet again in our travels. Have you changed your mind about buying a map? Yes. Wait, what? Oh, did I not press it? I looked at the chat for a second. Do it again. Oh, because I'm pressing B. That's my problem. Acquired a map. Hold L to view a map of the current area. View a detailed map of Hallownest and the map pane on for the inventory. Sorry, I'm a bit indecisive about whether I should buy it. The indecisive knight. A map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you're not the head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass for my wife, Iselda. She's just now opening our new map shop in Dirtmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me. Yeah, I think because the last game I played before this was Yakuza 0. I'm still in the process of trying to get through it, and the controls are different with Xbox 360, but it's a Steam Deck, so it's also different than Xbox 360 controller, so it gets really confusing. So I've got button confusion all throughout my head right now. Oh, by the way, I haven't introduced myself, have I? Yes, I should apologize for that. When you spend a lot of time by yourself, with just your own thoughts, you forget the niceties of conversation. Press the X button. Which one? My name is Cornifer, and I've always loved exploring the world. Why, when I was first hatched, I wandered off immediately, leaving my brothers and sisters and poor mother behind. That's why, as soon as I could, I moved to Dirtmouth with my wife. A huge, unending kingdom to explore right on our doorstep. Who could resist? Anyway, I'll let you return to your travels. With a little luck, we'll meet again. Be safe and farewell. How are you finding my map? I've tried to fill out as much as I can, but every map is a work in progress. If you'd like to fill out some of the map yourself, you can purchase some mapping supplies from my wife up in Dirtmouth. We've set up a little store to help make ends meet. Without a quill, it cannot be updated. Ah. Honestly, I do like that the compass is a separate thing in this game. It makes it so that you take in the shapes of walls and all that to figure out where you are in the map. Yeah. I can see what you mean. Oh, that's right, hold on. Let's get a good look at here. He actually pulls up the map to read it. Oh, that's so great. Well, you know, the knight is a cute little guy. You know, whether you want him as an amiibo, a plushie, whatever you want him as, he'd be great. Ow. Also, love how the knight's default talk animation is to look up, simply because it's so... Yes. He's just a little guy. Just like this is a little guy. And this one. They're all little guys. A pacifist run of Hollow Knight. First off, we need even to decide if that's actually possible. I don't think you can, but I guess if you were to do as minimal attacking these little bug dudes as possible, I guess you could, but the problem is you also want money. Did I go this way? I don't think I went this way. Oh. Oh, bury my mother, pale and slight. Bury my father with his eyes shut tight. Bury my sisters 2 by 2. And then when you're done, let's bury me too. Do you know that one? It's one of my favorites. We can sing something else if you like. You start singing and I'll join in. I bet you have a beautiful singing voice. What tune were you singing it to? I don't know. It was just... it felt like the moment. Like, alright, this tune would work for this, this set of words. I don't know. I don't know if it came from anything. Yeah, freestyle. That's the word for it. So, what are you down here for? If you came to get wealthy, just look around you. These mines are still bursting with riches. There's plenty for everyone. Just grab a pick and join in. Oh, bury the knight with her broken nail. Bury the priest. Something about a crown? I can't remember the rest of that one. Maybe I'll just hum it. Yummy, yummy. Wait. No, no, no! Oh, this... Huh. Those are the sturdiest, shakiest rocks I've ever seen. I really want to know what the actors get in terms of scripts in order to speak out this fictional language and all that. Yeah. Interesting to think about. Like, does her script actually say yummy yummy? Because it sounds like she's saying yummy yummy. Yummy, yummy. Yeah. Yummy, yummy. Something to sing, you know, whenever you're using a Hollow Knight cookbook to cook recipes. Oh, oh! Oh, that's right. He does that too. I will be right back. I've got something I have to take care of over here, so I'll be back. Okay, I am back. I don't know if any of you are still here, but that's okay either way. Um, I had some personal stuff I had to take care of, and um, I knew that was something was going to come up, but that's okay. I'll still be playing for a little bit longer, and yeah, have a little bit more fun out here. And thank you for the welcome back. I appreciate that. Oh yes, the mercenary made the music. Um, she also was the one that made the artwork for my intro, outro, and be right back music. Um, when she was getting really into wanting to stream, she was also trying to get me and another friend of ours to, you know, get into it. So she happened to make the artwork, and so that's what I've been using. Um, I do want to get it cleaned up at some point, just to have a better box for the chat, because like here, if you're looking at the screen, the chat is pretty difficult to see. Um, so I'd like to do something about getting like a border and stuff like what you have in yours, Humane Entertainment. But so far, at least I like the assets there. I think they're a good start before I really take things more seriously.
Bafanada.
Bafanada. Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with, but what a surprise. He's headed down below. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I've not much interest in retail myself. I am using OBS, yes. Now, let's see what's here for me to sell. We got the Wayward Compass, which I actually can't afford. Wow. Okay. Highly recommended. If you're having trouble finding your way in the maze or ruins below us, try this charm. It will pinpoint your location on your map. Incredibly helpful for finding your bearings at unfamiliar locations. Quill. You'll need this if you want to update your map with new areas as you explore. It's essential for anyone serious about mapping. Bench pin. These pins will mark benches and other rest spots on your map. Useful if you're exhausted and just need to find somewhere to sit. Cocoon pin. Have you seen those beautiful blue cocoons? I made these pins so you can keep track of them. The cocoons are pretty, but very delicate. Please be careful around them. Vendor pin. Use these pins to mark shopkeepers or any other interesting bugs you find on your travels. Every so often you should pass by and see how they're doing. I'm sure they like that. Hot spring pin. I designed these pins to keep track of the kingdom's hot springs. I haven't visited any myself. I wonder if Cornifer might take me sometime. I'm sure you'd make better use of these pins till then. Scarab marker. These markers are the new additions to the shop. You can use them to mark interesting spots on your map. The color is quite soothing, don't you think? Shell marker. You could use this color to remind yourself of hard-won battles. It's been a long time since I had all these. Nice refresher. I don't know how good I am at doing her voice. It's not easy. Honestly, with how tall she is, adventuring down there might be a little claustrophobic for her. Yeah, that's true. Um, I remember specifically with Cornifer being in a certain area, and it's like, gosh, Cornifer, I don't think this is a good place for you. You should leave. But we'll get there eventually. Whoops.
Bafanada.
Bafanada. Yeah, I definitely want this. Unfortunately, we'll have to come back later to get the rest.
Oh, jittery.
Ooh, Chitari. Did you visit that temple? A strange building, I've heard. Though I'd never dare the journey myself. The braver among us once went there to pray. Said they felt the peace within the walls. After a while, they stopped going. I wonder what changed. Hmm.
Odolan. Nato.
A young couple's just recently taken up residence in the house beside the station. Seems they're running a map shop, which may excite adventurous types like yourself. She's a tall bug, the wife. I told them to take a larger house, especially given they're all empty. But they like the look of that one. The way she has to bend just to get through the door, I wouldn't put up with it myself.
Akala. Tono.
Ah, that's right, and he updates the map while he's here. And he'll even look at the map while he's sitting on the bench. I love it. It's great. Oh, yeah. I wonder if he was trying to tell her, oh, you should take this house, because it does have a huge door. And I think it is a taller door. It's kind of hard to tell, but I think it's taller. But, you know, this house has or glasses, so how can you resist? Just to make sure. The glasses did it for them. Alright, so. Now that we have a quill, we can see a few more areas that we can visit. Let's try going down this way. Ow. 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 You know, this little furry one, I think that would make a good plush, too. Oops, I missed. Uh... Okay. Whoop. Whoop. What? Wait. Ow. Okay. Darn it. Nope. Well, we're going this way now. Not exactly. I do remember that at one point, because there were so many build options, I did take a picture of one of the builds I had. I'll have to see if I can find that picture. Because I remember making it, and I was like, oh, I like this one. But I had to change it for some reason. I should still have the picture somewhere, but I don't remember where I put it. Oh my gosh, I did it! I guess with this replay you can get a fresh view of what kind of build you would like to make and all that. Yeah. Kind of a blessing in disguise in that sense. That's true. I do think, because I'm trying to remember all the various things that were even unlockable. I think there was one that was related to Geo, and I remember using that one a lot. Because I was trying to make as much money as I could for all the things you can buy. Ow. Oh, that was close. Pretty sure there is one that makes the Geo fly to you. Yeah. Alright, let's save our first little guy. Cool. Wah. Okay. I don't know how many of those little guys there are, but... Legend of Zelda Treasure Get Tune. Yes. Whoops. Actually, let's do this right now. Alright. Let's just go back up. Yes, okay. This way. Hoi, 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 hoi. Man, the thing with all Metroidvanias is that, like... Hold on, wait. Give me the Geos. Okay. The thing with all Metroidvanias is that when you start a new game after having beaten it, your character just feels so naked in terms of abilities. Yes. I mean, that is, Oh. We'll come back to that in a moment. That is part of the appeal, I suppose, right? You know, everyone wants to be naked. It makes things more intense, you know, but it also... Uh-oh. Ow. It makes things more intense, but it also makes things... rewarding in a different sort of sense. Because then you collect things. Ow. 1, 2. Whew. Funny thing is that in a lot of Souls-like games, it is a speedrun strat to just go naked. Yes, that's true. That was like one of the big things that they tried to sell with Breath of the Wild, where it's like, you know, if you really want to, you can just go to the final boss right now. Just run over there. Which, you know, that definitely has its appeals. Oh, yes, that's right. I forgot about the hot springs. Just imagining it in canon, how everyone is so confused at this naked Link waking up and solving everything immediately. Yeah? The naked hero. Although it leads to the downside of everyone being like, oh, I can be a naked hero too. And then everyone runs in to go fight the Great Calamity wearing nothing at all. Oh boy. Okay, I guess that's the end of the line for us here. Ow. Ow. Oh my gosh. Ow, you... Yeah, I do wonder, though, if you did a pacifist run and you're not fighting the enemies, so you're not getting Chio, what you would have to do, like, could you actually, like, how much of the items in the game could you even get? I like the upward slash animation. Just kind of looks like a knight doing the... The knight is doing a can-can dance if you move while... do it while moving forward. Oh, wow, you're right. Can't make it that way yet. Okay. I think it should be possible to beat it without using those shops. There's a darkness thing where you need a light, but it is possible to go through the part blind, I think. Okay. Yeah, because these little, mining... Oh, gosh! Mining possibility... mining, rocks there. They give you some, but they wouldn't be able to... You wouldn't be able to depend on those fully, I think. Just an area. Oh gosh. I guess that's the thing. If you can beat the game without the shops, technically you wouldn't need Geo at all. Yeah, that's true. Ow. Well, you know, people can do pretty crazy things with games like this, so... Sometimes even if the developer intends you to do one thing, you can just be like, well, I'm gonna do this completely different thing. Whoops. Whoops. I think we'll go this way. Hmm. Oh yeah, I've seen ridiculous shortcuts by people using a bounce and all that. Yeah, I can imagine. Because, yeah, that was the thing with, like, Metroid, is that, people do crazy things when they use the Morph Ball bombs to do jumps to break and do shortcuts, and, when it comes to Metroidvanias, people will find crazy ways to make things be broken. Hmm. A toll machine with a symbol of a stag. Insert Geo. Okay. Right, to the point that it became a strat for Samus players in Smash Bros., right? Yeah, I think. That's more of a Remy question. I don't know if Remy's still paying attention, but Remy is the Smash Bros. Person. He would know if that has a significant value. The, the last stag. Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. It echoed down the stagways and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years, and I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stagways stretch the depths of Hollownest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I will take you where you need to go. On this soil. I just remember seeing Samus players flying around with bombs and all that. Even without wings, she could still fly, right? It was a long time ago, but I remember when these highways and crossroads pulsed with life. These are the paths I first carried passengers through when I was young. Those travelers are long gone, yet still I remain. Now it seems it's just you and I and the furtive creatures scratching and squirming all around us. Eager to travel the stagways? Just hop upon that platform, give me the signal, and we'll soon be on our way. Balavar. Alright, let's go check Dirtmouth out. This place. We are near the surface, I believe. There's a town here. You should take the opportunity to rest. This place was once full of travelers coming and going. It seems much quieter now. Bolava. I wonder if there's like a language guide, because you almost it could mean nothing, but you know, I wonder if this means anything. There's a nice elegance to the design by having your interactions with another character be based on where you're doing the talk animation rather than through some kind of menu. Oh yeah, absolutely. I really do appreciate when they do stuff like that. Like, the idea that you can actually have a conversation with someone in different spaces kind of gives not only a different context to things, but it also allows you to have a, I don't know, a more personal touch, right? Instead of just talking to him on the platform, you go down there to talk to the last stag, and you have a conversation, and it's like, yeah, you know, it's nice. Okay, I'll stop doing that. Okay, so this wasn't a house. This was the train station.
Akala, Tono.
I never thought I'd see such a thing. The SAG station has opened. That building lay silent since before even my time. I guess it could be a house, that's true. It'd be weird to make it a house, but it would have made it hilarious if it was a house, and then the knight just shows up and is like, hey, your house is actually a train station. I hope you don't mind. Oh, I've heard the tales of the glorious lines. A web of tunnels running all through the kingdom. Not that I'll be traveling them, mind you. I'm quite content where I am. Huh.
Akala, Tono.
See, this is why we should have taken the one with the glasses.
Bapanada.
Alright, let's see. I don't particularly need the pins now. I don't know, can I even use this compass yet? I may as well buy it, so I have some use of the Geo. Equip a charm to activate its powerful abilities. Ah, okay. To equip a charm, open the charms menu while resting at a bench.
Bapanada.
Okay. To equip a charm, open the charms menu while resting at a bench. Okay. There we go. Whispers its location to the bearer whenever a map is open, allowing wanderers to pinpoint their current location. Bafanada. Dirtmouth. Forgotten Crossroad. A traditional weapon of Howlnest. Its blade is blunt with age and wear. Focus. Hold A. Focus collected soul to repair your shell and heal damage. Strike enemies to gather soul. I forgot that's how they justify the health thing. It's your shell, and so you're healing your shell. That's great. Map and Quill. Map of Howlnest. While resting at a bench or elsewhere, the Quill can be used to update the map with newly discovered areas. Okay. See, like, this is such a small thing, but I love it. Just watching him bouncing around on the map while you're just reading it. Which I guess makes sense that they recontextualize it to Silk for Hornet and Silk Song. instead of soul. Ah, okay. Interesting. Like I said, I haven't really looked at anything related to Silksong. I just know that Hornet's in it. Although for some reason I always want to call Hornet Silk. I'm not sure why. That, future viewers of this video, is what we call an inside joke. Although it is like, it is called Silksong. So is this going to be like a Metroid situation where they're like, oh, why can't Silksong crawl? See if Quirrell's still in here. Hey, Quirrell, I got a compass and a map. But you keep looking at that egg. Yeah. I mean, just look at that. Just like, alright, I think I go this way. But then maybe I should go this way. I don't know. I think a lot of people will do that nowadays thanks to phones. But he's actually got a paper map. Made by the great Cornifer himself. And, you know, if he's not going to spend the time reading the map like this, you know, what the knight can do instead is, the can-can. Just Dance. The latest game in the Just Dance series, Just Dance Hollow Knight Edition. I don't have to see someone dance to the atmospheric music. Yes. Ugh. It reminds me of a idea for a game I had. Well, an idea for a story I had, and in the story was a fictional game. And so the first game in this fictional series is like a really serious story, you know. And then every other game after that are goofy spin-offs. So like the first game would be like this deep and dark Metroidvania, and then the next game is playing croquet and a kart racer. I didn't think you were going to say anything different, but I wanted to check. Just to be sure. In the Ninja Gaiden universe, the last in the timeline right now is Venus Vacation. Well, that's amazing. Ow. Ow. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Okay, there we go. It's Dead or Alive 1 to 3, Extreme Beach Volleyball, Dead or Alive 4, Extreme 2, Dead or Alive 5 to 6, Extreme 3, Venus Vacation. And they're all after the NES Ninja Gaiden trilogy. So there you go. Wow. I mean, I guess, hey, you know, the universe ends on a happy note. If Ninja Gaiden 4 doesn't take place after that, it's like, yeah, we all ended up having a good time, and we went on a Venus vacation. I mean, the girls do. The guys never participate in the extreme games for some reason. I think they should, though. Yes. Ow. When do we get a vacation? Never. Go back to fighting the Dark Dragon. Or whatever they do in the Dead or Alive games. If anyone needs a vacation, it's Ryu Hayabusa. Yeah. You know, I don't know if we ever see Ryu getting tired. But I just had this image in my head of Ryu looking all tired and worn out, and then he looks to somebody, I don't know who, maybe Sea Swallow, and is like, I need a vacation. Like, the Terminator. Oh, thank you. I would love that. Yeah. Make it rain. Yeah, at some point, it's gonna be crazy how many things this guy can drop. But I need to get more skills first before I can actually do that. Or I can actually find all the little buddies. Ow. Wait, oh, scared me. Okay, there we go. Okay. Did I go this way? I did, but I didn't go all the way. Oh. Okay. What? What? Ow! You... okay. Oh, that's right. I couldn't go all the way because I don't have the ability to go past this spike section. Okay. which way haven't I gone so far? It says I haven't gone down. Well, we could try that. The Mega Man X upgrade. Yes. That'd be pretty funny, though, having, Mega Man X be, modded into the game. Oh, that's right. I also can't go this way. Just the new Mega Man X game in general? Yeah, well... if you were to ask Capcom, I think they would say, you're asking too much. Maybe I have to go fight that thing. Hmm. I swear, I love Resident Evil and all that, but Capcom is really making Mega Man drown by comparison. Yeah, it's kind of weird to think about, since Mega Man is the mascot. I don't know if that's changed, if they consider Leon or someone the mascot of Capcom at this point. But it is pretty weird to think about. Ow. That's okay. I got money. Ow. Okay. Well, that's right, I didn't go this way. Well, you got it at least. Yeah. Ow. Hmm. Interesting. Hmm. Oh. Gruz, mother. Ow. Ow. There we go. Whew. Thank you for the lucking wishes. Uh-oh. Okay, good. It's not I defeated it. Does it come back? No, they're gone. Okay. Oh. I remember it took me a while to get here, and that drove me crazy. My curiosity was so wild, like, what in the world is going on in there? Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait a while longer. Okay. Enter. Exactly.
Oh, title.
Oh, Oro, you wolf. You wield your nail like a club. Esme, how much deeper do we have to go?
Oh, Papa.
Oh, what? Who are you? I see. This old village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would have ever woken. I'm Sly. Usually, I live an uneventful life up in Dirtmouth. The air in these ruins doesn't agree with me, so I'd best be getting back. If you return above, come and see me. I'm probably the friendliest face left there, and I can thank you properly for your good deed. You're exploring, then. Very brave. Plenty of courageous wanderers have been lost to the hunger of these old caverns. The thing is, because of his name, I tend to imagine Sylvester Stallone's voice for Interesting. I could see that. Yeah, you have a nail. Your nail, though. And I can tell just by looking at you how you know how to wield it. Alright, he's already gone. So it seems like from what Nail was saying that this was a village, but he's not actually from here. He's from Dirtmouth. Hmm. Interesting. Makes you wonder. But yeah, that's the other interesting thing with doing like a pacifist run. It's like, in theory, you know, you wouldn't want to kill so many enemies, but maybe the enemies are actually bad for the other bugs. Because something was wrong with Sly there. It's this way. kind of like looking at the classic Sonic games, in that not beating the badniks is kind of a bad thing for the animals inside. Yeah. Like, and... Oh, thank you. Yeah, in the old Sonic games, the animals seem like they're not in any pain or danger necessarily by being put into badniks, but they're also being put into badniks to power up Eggman's machines. And, you know, Eggman's trying to take over the world. Of course. A door with an open slot. Of course. Ow. Although I wonder, if any of the animals like being badniks. You know, like a, Spider-Man 3 situation with Eddie Brock and Venom. He really likes being Venom. And he's willing to die for it. Yeah. Like, I think at this point they've said that Omega doesn't have a Flicky inside him. But, you know, imagine if he did, and then you get the Flicky out of Omega, and the Flicky's like, no, 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 I want to be in here. I like the power. Ow. Ow. I like destroying. It makes me feel happy. I think that's what he said in the Spider-Man 3. Ooh. Oh, buddy, you got in the worst place possible. Maybe I should wait till I have a better jump for this. Yeah. Oh, wow. I don't even have... Okay. Maybe I need to find a bench first. Oh, wow. I'm way off the map now. Oh, boy. Oh, no. We're dealing with him. Don't come near me. Oh, dang it. I forgot he swings twice. Well, got a long way to go.
Oh, jittery.
Jittery. What a turn. Our shopkeep's come home. Just wandered back in. I had hoped for grand tales of his time below, but he seems to remember almost nothing. Maybe it was all too much for him? if you're interested in his wares. Watch out. He drives a hard bargain, that one. No competition. That's the problem. It's bad for the market. Not that he's complaining.
Akala. Tono.
Laser guided amnesia. Yeah. Well, he said something is weird about the air in the underground. So I guess it affected him more than it affects Conifer or the Knight. Ah, hello. I knew we'd meet again. Oh, how's the Sylvester Stallone voice go? How do you like my cozy little store? I made myself pretty comfortable here, selling old trinkets to travelers like yourself. If you're planning a trip below, I have several items that may improve your chance of survival. Yeah, if I was rich, oh my gosh. I may as well read them just because I'm curious. Mask shard, this old thing, merely a fragment of something larger. Still, maybe you can make some use of it. A piece of a soul vessel. You know, those ghastly looking orb things? Yeah, I don't really like the aura about it, but it's quite rare, so I'll have to charge you a high price. Simple key. Simply a simple key. Funny thing is, it sounds like the same. Kind of sounds like Sans now that I hear you speak it out. Yeah. He's a bit like Sans, I guess. He just doesn't have as many, pun... bone-based puns. It will fit a variety of locks, which is useful if you like to poke around in places you don't belong. Gathering Swarm. You find yourself leaving a lot of Geo behind as you hurry through the caverns. This job will make sure that any loose change finds its way back to you. I think this is the one that I want. If I remember right, this is like the charm that gets you all the Geo right to you and is like really important because sometimes they fly all over the place. Someone should pitch Sylvester Stallone a role as a skeleton guy. Yeah. Yes, okay. Stalwart Shell. Life in hell and this can be tough, always taking hits and getting knocked around. This charm grants you more time to recover after taking damage. Useful if you need to escape from a tight spot. I don't remember if I used this one. I might have. I forget how many notches you're able to get. Lumify Lantern. What's more important, a light to guide your way or a friend who will stay by your side? Why not both? Take this bright little fellow as your companion and light your way through the thickest darkness. Found this egg under the counter. Some creature must have laid it here while I was stuck down in the ruins. I suppose you could buy it. I will miss the sour odor. It's so funny that the cheapest thing is like, get this egg out of here, but also, give me money for it.
Bapanada.
Unfortunately, I lost all my money, so I can't buy anything. Ironically, this would have been really helpful. Yeah, so the lantern is what you need for dark places, but I've seen players go through the dark places blind, so theoretically it is possible. Yeah, I mean, if you want to do something kind of crazy like that, I guess you could, but I feel like I would drive myself nuts with how many times I'm going to take hits, because I'm not experienced enough with the game. I don't blame anyone who wants to do it, I just don't think I would want to do it.
Amisodo.
Okay. Alright, so, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get my stuff back. And then I will check out this middle section here. And then I'll be done. But first, I need to check on something. So I will be right back in a few minutes. All right. Okay. I think we're all good here. Supposedly. Thank you for sticking around, Humane Entertainment. So, my goal here is to go get my thing back, and then check out this middle section. And I think that's where I will stop for now. I'm very curious as to what's in this middle section. But before we check on that, we gotta go get our money back. Whew. Got a little scary there. Whew. Okay. Alright. And... Alright, we're all set. I really wish I had that bench painting. I don't remember if there's benches in this area. I guess we'll find out. Whoop. Oh, another one of these guys. Die! Oh, he can hit through there. Okay. Well, I'll let you go for now. Okay. Hmm. Oh! The false knight. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Ugh. Ow. I got him. Got him? Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh! Oh, man. Oh no. Oh, man. Okay. I feel like I was getting close too. Oh, good, thank you. Alright. Wait. What? Jackie Chan. Another round. Ow. Okay, okay, okay. Big guy is kind of a good practice for the False Knight, come to think of it. Yeah, I kind of had that feeling after fighting the False Knight. I'm like, maybe I should try taking on this guy, but I'm also trying not to get killed here. He's just watching me. Yeah, that's true, too. Alright. I better go for the shade, you're right, because otherwise then I lose all that Geo. Alright, where did you go, Shade? Ow! Okay. Phew. Thank you. Aw, man. I couldn't jump fast enough. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oops. Oops. Oh, what? Didn't... Oh, whoops. Okay, there we go. Oh, no. I didn't get enough. Oh, you got me. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Finally. Okay. Oh, no. Darn. Ugh. Well. Oh, good. At least I got that far. Well, I never said that this was going to be a no-death run. If someone told you that this was going to be a no-death run, somebody lied. You know, to keep up the Spider-Man references that, for some reason, have entered the chat. First time viewers of Spider-Man. Wait, what? Ow! I really got stuck in that corner. Alright. Ow! There we go. Alright, heal up. Okay. Ow. This is it. Not yet. Oh! Oh, man. Thank you. City crests. Whew. Alright, Knight. Now get in the armor and become the false Knight? Wait, what? Oh, this is a bug too? I know this is also a bug. I don't think I ever noticed that before. $200 Geo. Nice. Alright, well. There's a pretty difficult boss fight here. But also, very fun. He's got a very simple pattern, but once you know it, it's like, oh, it's cool. You just gotta be good enough to know when to dodge and when to jump and all that cool stuff. Oh, that takes us back here. Okay. What's up here? And then acting upon them. Exactly. Uh-huh. Who is that creeping out of the darkness? My, you're looking grim. A strange, empty face and a wicked-looking weapon. Something important has drawn you down into Hollowness' corpse. But I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help? Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift. A nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for a little one like you. Honestly, it's nice to watch you play this because tomorrow I'll be watching a certain other someone spend the entire day playing Silksong. Yeah. It's going to be pretty fun to watch, I'm sure. So, I'm glad I could be a little bit of an appetizer before the main course. Don't be don't be afraid. Have faith. That spell belongs to you now. All you need to do is take it. You won't be going much further without it, I promise you. Would be interesting to see if people just don't grab this, how far you can actually get. I don't think it's very far, but I don't know, maybe there's glitches or something. This doesn't sound questionable at all. Consumed the Vengeful Spirit. Tap A to unleash a spirit. Spells will deplete soul, or punish soul by striking enemies. The knight wakes up. Ugh. I've been having a long day. Boy. You've woken at last. I apologize. Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of that spell. I was watching you as you slept, but seemed to have slipped away myself. Now we're awake. I was wondering whether you would do me a small favor. Not as repayment for my gift, of course. Simply because we're now friends. You see, a horrid great beast has made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I'd be quite grateful if you were to venture deeper in and slay it for me. I was watching it over you while you slept. Yeah, big, It's a hardy creature, but with your new power, you're more than a match for it. Good luck with this small favor, my friend. Okay, whatever you say, Snail Shaman. What is it? Are you wondering about this gate between us? It's a curious thing, but this door will not open until you have slain that creature, lying in the heart of the temple. Don't worry about it. I'm sure the spirits of my ancestors will be watching over you. Well... Namino, namino. Well, I spoiled it, but that's what Vengeful Soul is. A Vengeful Spirit, sorry. Annihilates. Burns them to bits. Ancestral Mound. Well, I was gonna take the checkpoint, but I forgot that when you... Whoops. I forgot that when you talk to her, you get put onto another little quest here. I wonder if there's a difference between a soul and a spirit. I mean, it depends on various things, you know, which mythology, religion, lore, and etc. that you want to look at, but for Hollow Knight, I would assume that there's probably something. Like, maybe the spirit is more like, the Shade, right? Because it kind of looks like the Shade when you do this attack. Oh, that wasn't a good look at it. Like a lighter version of the Shade, I should say. But... I don't know. Presumably there's some sort of difference. You gotta get a bug scientist involved. Like, the soul is the fuel and the spirit is like the manifestation. That's a good way to look at it, yeah. Hmm. Oh. Ow. Ow. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Whew. Okay, that got a little scary. Inspect. Soul catcher.
Oh, Louis Simba, man.
So it's done, then. You've slain the beast. The poor thing. It must have been terrified of you. Used to be quite docile, but the rancid air in these caverns filled it with some ancient rage. Still, you did what had to be done. You have my gratitude. Of course, we both know you wouldn't have made it through without that spell of mine. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. And look, the gate between us has opened. Oh, I'm sure you're eager to move on. Farewell, and have faith. Whatever you are seeking, it will find you. Oh.
Bueno, nin mer.
Why do you hesitate? You'll get nothing more from me, I'm afraid. Though I do admire your persistence. Oh.
Bueno, nin mer.
She's an interesting one, that's for sure. The fact that she's a shaman, too, probably has some sort of like, I wonder. Maybe it'll all be explained in Silksong. I can't believe that Geo didn't disappear. I'm not going for it. I think you have to be a bit kooky when you're a shaman by law. Yeah, I can see that. Well, the bylaws clearly state. Okay. Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay. Before we make a mistake. Get back. Get back. There you go. Yeah, maybe heal. Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't come to me. I get too focused on what's going on that I'm like, well, I'll probably be fine. Or I won't even notice it at all. There were several times when playing in Final Fantasy that the screen would go red. And I wouldn't notice it. And be like, why is the screen red? Oh, yeah. Alright. Well, I think this is where I'm going to end for now. Playing Hollow Knight is always fun, and uh, coming back to it after so long feels beautifully refreshing. Um, I'm definitely gonna have to try to set up more streams in the future. It's always difficult because there's always some sort of interruption or distraction, but I really enjoy streaming this game. It's really fun, even though it's kind of embarrassing how many times I make mistakes, but I definitely want to keep doing it. So, in the future, expect to see more streams of me playing Hollow Knight. But yeah, with that, I guess that's the end of the adventure for me here. Um, yeah, mistakes are part of the experience. Um, and hopefully I'll get better. I can learn from those mistakes. But we'll figure that out in the next stream. But until then, you all have a great night or a great morning, whatever it is in your time zone at this point. And I'll see you next time. Farewell.